We often hear about AI taking over jobs, replacing developers, or even outsmarting humans. But here's the real question. How do we make sure AI stays a tool that helps us, not replaces us? To me, it comes down to this. People should define the what and the why, and AI should figure out the how and do it. Let me explain. So, humans decide what we want to achieve, what kind of software we want to build, what disease we want to cure, what planet we want to terraform next. We also decide why we want it. Why build yet another app that tells you whether your food is a pizza or not? Why terraform Mars when Earth is already terraformed and kind of in need of some attention, right? Now, the point is, we set the direction and the purpose. That's the part AI can't decide for us, at least not yet and hopefully never. So once we've answered the what and why, that's where AI comes in. It can figure out how to achieve those goals in the most efficient, optimal, sometimes even surprising way. And honestly, that makes perfect sense. If you've ever built an app or a game, you probably enjoyed the idea phase the most. I know I do. I love coming up with concepts, sketching the views, polishing the interface, reducing friction, and adding that subtle twist that makes an app stand out. That's where I am answering my what and why. Now, don't get me wrong, I love coding. I've been doing it for nearly, 4 decades now. But I wouldn't have minded if some mysterious fairy fixed a few of those nasty bugs for me overnight. When I run into a weird issue nowadays, I just open Cursor's Ask mode and it often comes up with a clever fix that feels like magic. But it's not magic, it's just an LLM in agentic mode, experimenting, self-correcting, iterating. Actually, it's the same process developers follow, just way faster. A real example from yesterday, or no, a couple of days ago, I integrated Apple Intelligence into my workout tracker app, Gym Gorilla. It now has an AI coach that helps with workouts and answers training questions using Apple's foundation models, newly introduced with the latest iOS SDK. Now, the fun part, I used AI to integrate AI into my app. Now, AI assistants aren't perfect. The best results come when experts use them because they know how to define the what and they can judge whether the how actually makes sense. So if you're already skilled at what you do, AI can easily 10x your productivity. So back to my example. Normally I'd spend a day or two implementing such a feature. With Cursor, it took me around 2 hours. 10 minutes for the AI to generate the code. That part was only 10 minutes, or maybe even slightly less. The rest of the time was me refining, reviewing, and testing a lot. I always use versioning so I can track what AI does. That's always a good hint, although Cursor has this rollback feature integrated, but having your own tracking system, your own versioning, I use Git, it's better because I can see instantly the differences. I think that's the future of work. The human defines the goal, the AI executes, and together they iterate. I know it's hard to accept, but AI is improving at an incredible pace. If you've been following my videos, you know I have often criticized the hype, but I've never been against AI. The key is how we use it. If we treat AI as a tool, know exactly what we want, and have the skill to use it well, it can do wonders. But what happens when we let AI decide the what and the why? That's what I'm gonna talk about next in my upcoming video, so stick around and subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Ciao. Cheers.